Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. On Hashtag Wealth Wednesday, we always say there's no greater wealth than our health and our families. We have Sara Haley with us. She is a fitness educator, and she is launching a new prenatal workout. Thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Baby number 4?
Baby number 4.
You're barely even showing.
It's the outfit. Or the angle, one of the two. I'm not sure.
It's the workout.
It's and the workout. Thank you.
So most women are often nervous to incorporate working out and exercise while they're pregnant. How did you navigate that?
So 8 years ago, when I had my first son, that was when I kind of launched into it. I used to live in New York, and I was a Reebok trainer and a celebrity trainer, and I realized that women really were either afraid, or there's sometimes the opposite end where you do almost too much. There's really no in between of like, I feel really good about what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And that was 8 years ago. We've come a long way in 8 years. So that was when I got pregnant, I was like, I also want to be doing the best thing for me too. So I had a program then, and then, we're 8 years later. I've learned a lot after having 3 babies. And my new program is called Pregnancy Workout Essentials. And I wanted to cover everything because we've got people that love CrossFit and bar and dance and interval training. And so this program really incorporates all those genres of fitness, and I give guidelines for everything, including a lot of core work. I think the biggest mistake women make is with the kind of core work they do during their pregnancy and after.
So can you hurt the baby by working out too much?
No, you're not going to hurt the baby. You're really going to hurt yourself, and you're going to affect your postpartum recovery.
Okay.
There are general guidelines you can keep in mind, but even the research has really shown us that you can do so much more than you think you can when you're pregnant. I think your goal during your pregnancy in terms of your fitness should be to set yourself up for the best and easiest postpartum recovery that you can. There are a lot of things that you can do during your pregnancy to affect your pelvic floor, to affect your abs in a not so great way that will make that postpartum recovery rough. And between postpartum depression and just trying to get your body strong after pregnancy, it can be so challenging. And I think if you can work out during your pregnancy in the right way, then you can set yourself up for a better journey through motherhood.
It's just a lot.
It is. There's so much.
I'm so glad I had a child before all this stuff came about.
What are some things that women can do, though, before they conceive, before pregnancy, to make sure that our body is like right and tight and that it'll go back to what it was? Because I'm very nervous about that. I want to keep it.
No, I would say the 2 main things I would really do is get yourself in a really great cardiovascular state, because we were just talking about marathons and triathlons. Pregnancy and labor and delivery, as you know, can feel like a marathon. So, getting your cardio in a really great place, and then really doing the right kind of core training.
What's the right kind?
The right kind of core training is not crunches.
Yep.
Crunches are great for aesthetics once your body's in a really great place and you want to really pop those abs, but that's not going to get your core strong. And when I say your core, I mean from your breastbone to your hip bone and everything all around. So we're talking obliques and back and your transverse abdominals, which is the really deep core muscles. So we're talking about Kegels. And getting that kind of center of your body in the strongest place. So what are great things? Planks are great to a certain extent. During pregnancy, we want to modify. What can sometimes happen, and I speak to my really fit athletes, dancers, active women, when our abs are too tight and then the baby starts to grow, these abs start to split. And I had this happen after my second pregnancy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they they're going to split no matter what. That's the thing everybody needs to know. There's going to be a certain amount that they have to separate. But when they split too much, it's a condition called diastasis recti. And then we have to work so hard in postpartum recovery to bring that back, which is sometimes why you see postpartum women
I was born a man for a reason. That sounds just...
Because it can be dangerous. So to bring up a personal note, when I had my stillborn, I have to admit, I was in yoga. And the day before I had my stillborn, I was doing like an upside down position. And I always wonder, could it have been that? And so for the moms out there, is there anything that they really should not be doing that's very dangerous?
My specialty is not yoga, so I will preface it by that. So I can't speak to headstands and being upside down, but I am not a personal fan of hot yoga.
It wasn't hot yoga.
Yeah. So that would be the main thing that I would avoid during pregnancy would be being in a heated room to extreme temperatures. But also, I mean, everything is in moderation. If it doesn't feel good, I mean, our bodies tell us a lot when we're pregnant and when we're not. So you really need to listen to your body. And I still have to do that. I started boxing during this pregnancy and I was like, you know what? That is not, it is way too much of this for me in this pregnancy. But each pregnancy has been so different. My 2 boys, who are my oldest children, cardio felt wonderful. And then when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was like, this does not work for me. So I really strength trained, and that was kind of my way to get my cardio in a little bit more.
The baby comes out, it's like, I don't know, it's like a box.
Little Floyd Mayweather.
No, but and I'm not saying boxing is bad, you know?
You just have this natural ability. I don't know how it.
So it sounds like then what you'd really probably recommend is that people, one, listen to their body and also seek out professional consultation.
Yes. And then if you are seeking out professional trainers or group fitness instructors, unfortunately, not all of them are pre and postnatal certified.
Yep.
So really talk to them and make sure that they have the education, because I do get emails and Instagram messages, and I get messages every day with my doctor didn't tell me, my trainer didn't tell me. And so you have to be an advocate for yourself. You have to, because if it doesn't feel good, it's not right for your body in this pregnancy, in this trimester. Doesn't mean it won't be for the next one. But you have to be an advocate for yourself.
So where can people learn more about you and your expertise and get your workouts?
So my website is sarahaley.com. I have pregnancy workouts, I have postpartum workouts, and then workouts for beyond. And then on social media, I'm at Sara Haley Fit.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Stay tuned. Back tomorrow. Good morning, LaLa.